2 weeks ago, I drove home from Fisherman's Inn asking if the growth well had finally run dry. 14 years, internationally award-winning, white-knuckling the steering wheel, wondering if my best growth was behind me. I'll tell you exactly what happened and the comeback in a minute. But first, hey, what's going on? It's been 2 weeks since the last Hourglass, and those 2 weeks have been ground shaking. Been going harder on the business side than I have in the past 14 years building Windy City production. Multiple projects in motion right now, all at once, on top of shooting, editing, and running the company. A camera project, a wedding day podcast project, a secret video project I'm not ready to talk about yet, but it's coming. Our wedding venue project, an AI website project, and those are just some of them. Swinging at a lot of fences right now. So buckle up, because today I'm walking you through one specific story from these 2 weeks, a story about what happens when you swing this hard, this often, in this many directions. Let me set the table. Every wedding I shoot, the contracted work gets delivered. Yes, the WCP stunning standard delivered. Always has. That's not what this is about. This is about the bar I set above the bar. The stuff nobody asked me to do, but I wanted to do it anyways because I'm committed to growth. And lately, on the wedding day front, I've been coming up short. Back-to-back wedding weekend. Friday, first time back at this venue since returning home from Baja. The owner knows me, knows the same day edit work. Walks up, eyes lit up. Sam, is the same day editing happening today? And the plan that night was to take it to a new direction. I'd been working on what I'm calling the wedding podcast. Brought all the gear, set it up, went the distance, but pushing into new territory always pushes back. 25 minutes of trying to pull a single file for my slide deck. Watching the clock slip away, I made the call. I drove home deflated. Saturday, Fisherman's Inn, another venue I've done same-day edits at for years. This wedding, a referral from a family who watched me do a same-day edit back in 2019 and told me in the parking lot they'd never seen anything like it. Their daughter had to have us when it came to their day. Multiple weddings into this family now, and of course they asked, is there going to be a same-day edit? 0 for 2. The hunger has been there. The work has been there. The effort has been there. The growth results weren't matching any of it. Here's what nobody in the industry will tell you. Every shooter hits a wall when they're trying to grow. The momentum on the new thing just stops. And what you do inside that stall, that's who you actually are. The industry celebrates the wins publicly and buries the I am done moments privately. That's exactly backwards. This past weekend, back behind the video camera, Katie next to me on the photo, another family referral. I wanted the same day edit win, and I still wanted to push for the wedding podcast. I packed the gear, and 2 big things went wrong. One, I forgot the laptop charger, so I'm racing the battery all day. 2, the brand new mic that I had bought to solve the headphone communication problem with guests wouldn't work, of course. I pushed through anyways. Damn it, I made it happen. The wall came down. Not because I waited, because I showed up and put in the reps in spite of every reason not to. So, with that victory, let's get into today. All right, if you've stayed with me through that super long intro, I apologize. But yeah, there's been a lot going on, and I'm not going to beat a dead horse. Going to sprinkle in some value right away for our past clients. Thank you for hearing me out, and you guys have been along for the journey and the growth, and it's still cool to be able to share kind of the progression and the challenges that I face. So with that said, let's talk about some free mini sessions. So I've had a lot of couples sharing fantastic news that they are officially expanding their family. So congratulations, but let's document this. And I want to spend some time on this because this is super important, especially to me. And I can't stress how amazing that moment is, but also how important it is to document that because it only happens once per kid, right? So for me and Katie, if this drives home the point, I realize along our journey of how important photos are of these moments, and I'm going to share with you guys the 3 sessions we've done. Now, obviously, we've done 5. We didn't like the first one. It was just the makeup didn't come out well. And Katie's eyes looked far too shadowed for what she was hoping for. And you better know, gents, yeah, make sure that she feels like $1 million and she likes the way she's gonna look, okay? Because that's super important. These photos you're gonna cherish forever, I promise you that. So do it right, invest in it. Here's my point. You can't go back in time. What would it cost to go back in time and to capture that? You only get this opportunity once, so let's make it count, okay? So we've had 2 other photographers capture them, and then I've captured also 3 of the 5, as you'll see. So the first one, let's just visit the old school one. So obviously the first one, Katie wasn't fond of the makeup. Then we went out to Colorado, and this is the results. So let me give you a look-see. So yes, absolutely love it. If you haven't been out to Colorado, I don't need to sell it. For those outdoor enthusiasts, it's absolutely breathtaking. I'm so jealous of all these photographers who get to shoot out there as far as weddings go, because it's like there's not a bad view anywhere. And to be able to do that is just amazing. So lucky you guys. But as you see, this one I shot myself with a simple monopod and the phone trigger, if you will, and absolutely love it. Like this, for me, it doesn't get any better to see my smoking hot wife and our first child there. Just incredible. And for my daughter, she loves this. They love to see these photos and connect the dots, right? So you don't have to go to Colorado to make your shoot happen with us, I promise. There's some beautiful places here, believe it or not, and I'll touch on that here shortly. But just wanted to give you an idea. Document it, celebrate it. It's amazing, right? So this, of course, once again, absolutely love them. Does it get any better than that, right? Like just amazing. So hope this one I shot as well. Absolutely loved these, the way they came out with, of course, Faith mixing her into the mix, if you will. And Katie looking amazing as usual. I could do this, and I feel bad, but I could look at photos of my wife all day because she's just so beautiful. And I mean, look at this. Amazing. Who's that photographer, though? Like, oh, man, priceless. Like, you don't get this again. So celebrate it, document it, maximize it. Go all out with the outfits. I know it might feel a little bit foolish at first, but it's so worth it. Like, I love it. I love it. I love it. Katie loves these photos as well. We did, actually, I think we had 3 outfits for this day, if that goes to show how much we got into it. Faith's favorite dress. She's all about pink, our daughter. Like, one of my favorite. There's so many good photos here. Like, really, there's just so many. So this was our second child. Just realized I probably shouldn't be dropping all their names. New to this. And then our third one, if you will. Let's see. Actually, I didn't even finish them. Most recent. This is with our third. Absolutely love them. Down in Baja. And yeah, they're what you make it, right? I'm not saying you have to get in the water. You don't have to go to Colorado. You don't have to go to Baja. We have some extraordinary places here, like obviously that second shoot. This is here. This is home, right? They look fabulous as far as that goes. Now, here's the crazy thing. I paid for the other 2 shooters to shoot mine, and I'll be fully transparent. They're not cheap, right? Now, we do free mini sessions and free maternity sessions because we think they're that important. Gents, hear me out. You are having a world-class shooter. Let me pull it up. I'm not just going to make this up, because I'm in the hunt. Wet Award, shout out. Let's do awards. Internet's dragging a bit. Current rankings. If it wants to load. You could read all about this, how I believe, and I should probably do a segment on this, why this is so much more distinguishable than like say the Knot or Wedding Wire, which is more based on reviews and a team that you don't even know who technically is earning those rewards, right? This is on an individual basis, but there's your guy, your man, the myth, right? Dare I say it, in the hunt. And so 4, 8, guess I'm tied for 8th place right now. 18 awards on the year. I feel confident I can end up in 7 again. And all I'm doing is just underscoring the fact we do these for free. And where are we doing them? We are doing them at Cantini. I have the annual pass. I made the investment, $600 for 6 months. And think about that. Free session with one of the top shooters in the world to capture your maternity session. Jump on it, please. Do me a favor, right? Here's what today I'm going to give out at least 3, okay? So help me out, especially the gentlemen. I feel like there's a voice speaking to them, and I get it. You've experienced the horror stories standing up in a friend's wedding, and you're like, dude, that was just, it was cringe. It was never any photo shoots. No, it should be fun. It should be engaging. It should be memorable, right? That's the experience we're trying to create, right? And then obviously the photo should be jaw-dropping, right? For us, once again, that's the experience I'm striving to, right? But to help me out, please, let me know as a man, or connect with your man and ask him, what is your fear of photos? What is it, right? Because I'm going to go into the weeds here fairly soon and share with you from my perspective how men, we are dropping the ball and missing these moments. Because think about it. Here's a perfect example. World-class shooter, world-class place, so place to take the photos, all free. Jump on it. Like, honestly, max that puppy out. Get on Amazon, wherever the heck, I don't remember where my wife got her outfits, but wherever women get those epic outfits from, get one of those, right? Let's make this thing happen. Totally free. How do you miss this moment? Please, 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 please. All you have to do, 3 people today, let us know what is, from the men's perspective, when it went into the wedding photos, or even these, what is your fear? What are you worried about? What makes you cringe when you're like, I don't want to have to do this? Because that is not us, I promise. But I look forward to sharing and sprinkling a little bit more on that. Another thing we're going to dive into, because I talked about this day of edit and what a win it was. Finally this weekend, man, because, telling you the roadblocks I've been hitting, and when you're just putting in the reps and putting in the work and you're just finding yourself feeling like you're not hitting it and getting the results you deserve, it's frustrating. So at this point, I want to share once again that day of edit. Goes back to that Fisherman's Inn story, right? And I just want to play it and bore you with it because how else do you explain a day of edit? So this, as you can see right here, there's a tripod with, of course, my projector there. This here is the bride and groom. This is 2019. This is the one I was talking about. And this is real time, their reaction. And you'll see the video in the background playing, showing that it was actually real, just like this past weekend, what was pulled off, which hopefully underscores how challenging this is as an individual shooter. So let's roll it. Reaction, love it. So this is it. This is their day of edit. And shout out to this amazing couple. What a day it was. And you'll notice in a lot of my day of edits, I do use the 3 songs quite often because they're fucking jams, man. I don't care what you say. Like, these are some of my favorite jams. Like, dude, the build-up, amazing. It's a little hard to watch because on the color grading side, I'm like, ooh, I would fix this and that. But mind you, this was shot on the old Panasonic setup back in the day, 2019, 8-bit color.
moment truth realize when everything feels like the movies. Yeah, you bleed just to know.
And what you're hearing too, I try to leave the natural audio slightly in the back to get the oohs and ahs to make this as authentic as possible. Because remember, this is what they're seeing. That's their reaction. Your boy's got skill. Love that shot. And this is where sometimes I feel I'm like, man, am I losing it? Because it's like the gear has only gotten better. And yeah, the coloring grading should be better. But still, I was on these old school gimbal. Like, this was the early days of the Ronin, so I'm not talking glide cam. But they were heavy, man. Those first few models were pretty heavy. The glide cam's just a different story. That thing was just a monster. And Panasonic, what a workhorse. GH5, GH5S. But Panasonic's autofocus, terrible back then. So all of this, once again, I shot manual focus pretty much on all of these. And I was really good. Now I would be terrible at it. Like, absolutely horrendous at it. Pulling focus, I'd be so bad at it. Damn, look at this guy. He's got a drone shot of the trolley leaving. Mind you, I was the only shooter, the only videographer that day. I was working with our fellow photographer, long-standing associate. I do kind of miss those shots from going from out of focus into focus as you move with the gimbal. Also one of my favorite vendors. So much good I can say about the Armor House, how beautiful it is. Actually, I just spotted the bride of the mother who found me in the parking lot. I won't forget that conversation. There's many of those, right? There it is. That's what really played. That's what really happened there at their wedding day. And not to do it to flex, but to help clarify to people like what this actually looks like. And I'd love to hopefully one day kind of give more of an in-depth, like behind the scenes perspective of this, because it's not a small feat. Like, it's tough. My head is wrecked from trying to speed edit this thing, all while not missing anything through the day, because you don't want it to impact the day, right? So there's very few moments that you can make this happen. It generally involves me sticking around a little bit longer, or obviously definitely not eating, but using every minute I can find to make this magic happen. But that indeed is the day of edit from this couple. And congrats to them. And yeah, dating wise, that's back to 2019. So yeah, this past weekend, I finally got the win. I got the day of edit back on the board, and I got the reception podcast that I've been working on. So I should be able to pull that up. So fast forward, is that 7 years now? Let's do, this is what that podcast looks like. And I wish I would have known we could have plugged these lights in. There's going to be lights here in the back watch, right? Does that not look way better? Dude, if I had, seriously, if I had known I could have plugged these lights in, I totally would have plugged them in. And just looks awesome. It adds so much more, to be honest. And love it. Now, as far as this podcast goes, concept is to give guests an opportunity to feel the joy and fun, because I do enjoy this, like being on a podcast. It's actually fun to connect with people because it forces you to do what? Unplug from this, put this down, look into someone's eyes next to you and have a real conversation and think about what you're actually going to say, right? What you're saying, right? And respond back and forth, have a real conversation, something that I feel like many of us have struggled because technology so easily distracts us, right? And yeah, it's a fun experience. So many people afterwards like, oh, I could do this all night. I had fun doing it. Like, that's what I love to hear. And for the couples, like I said, I've done this completely on me, sticking around free of charge. This is what it takes to you fellow industry peers who are trying to find your way in this market. I'm going to beat a drum that I've been beating nonstop, and that is find ways to continue to add value to people. Show them the value. When you can show the value, then down the road you can ask, of course, for to be paid for it. That's my theory. Like, don't ask for payment now if you don't even have a product. That's a lot harder. So that's where I'm at. And I've been proving up the value. Now this is the second successful one, if you will. And this is what it looks like. The feedback I've got is amazing. But this mic exactly completely failed. And the mic didn't fail. It's some sort of setting that I need to look through and figure out what the heck happened, because this mic was not cheap. And I wasn't able to communicate with them. And that could be frustrating. And it's tough because there's so many times when things don't go right and perfect. At least for me personally, I feel like I want to hang it up, and you can't. You have to fight through that. You really do have to fight through that. Because honestly, like when you're doing this, when you're dabbling in new areas and trailblazing, as I tell my wife over and over, like, pioneers take arrows in the back. It sucks, but that's the reality of it. You're gonna fail. You're gonna have some arrows in the back. Like, I'm just being real with you. And at some point, you're gonna figure it out, and you're gonna find these little problems and just make a habit of solving them. That's something that it sucks, but that's something I'm good at. Is okay, this didn't work. Let's fix it. Because the first time I did it, I couldn't communicate with them effectively. And I was like, oh, cool, we could do this extra mic. It should work setting-wise. Bought it, tested it at the studio. Worked fine. I'm like, great, we're ready to rock and roll. Went in, plugged it, nothing. But that's where we're at as far as that goes. Audio, I want to give you guys a little dabble of this as well, audio-wise. Let's go where the lights are. Make it look good. And there's a pond behind them. This is Victoria in the park. And I'm telling you, man, I could go off on so many different stories when you do this long, 14 years. But I remember the first wedding I shot here, and I was just blown away because it was such a unique kind of style and really cool as far as that goes. But they have this fountain right off the patio there, so a little bit loud. You got that main street right there. And check this audio out.
Now, they're still in Chicago. Allie is a stay-at-home mom and has 3 or 4 children.
Wow. So audio came out. I was impressed. It came through. It sounded absolutely awesome. And yeah, I mean, there's a zillion people out there on the patio enjoying the evening. There's cars flying up and down that street right there, and audio was fantastic. And shout out to that couple. Congratulations. Was honored to be there and capture it, and can't wait to show you guys what that actually looks like. But yeah, I was impressed with the results, and I'm excited about this. And moving forward, I might do one more free one to hopefully dial in the final settings. But this is something I do want to offer, right? And when it takes me away from my family, as much as I'd love to keep adding free value to everyone, I do kind of need to be paid for some of these things. And once I'm able to prove up the value, and I think the value is immense, imagine seeing some of your favorite people in the entire world that have played a part in the journey of life for you, and they're there celebrating your wedding day, and they're sharing some of the stories that you might have missed on your wedding day, or well wishes, or whatever. I love the idea of even the couple being able to provide some of the questions to help shape the story. And then the day after your wedding, because they got it yesterday on Father's Day, I put in a little work. Okay, I did a little more than a little work, but Father's Day sent this over to them, and they got to relive it. What does that mean to you? And once again, you only get this once, this opportunity. So why not max it out? Back to, tying that as well to that free maternity session. Like, what would it cost to bring everyone back, rent a venue, have them all there, looking their best, feeling amazing, and you're not going to get the natural response because now it feels forced. But this is the most real, authentic example of people sharing words that you'll cherish forever. Honest to goodness. That's where I'm at with this. So might try one more time, but almost just about ready to roll this out. And I'll start on the low end. Also, learning tip for you fellow vendors. You can't come out and price it absurd. Make it reasonable to start. Continue to build the value. And you'll know, right? You'll know as people keep jumping on it and like, I got to have this, I got to have that. That's an early signal like, hey, there's a lot of value here. Bump it up a little bit more. Keeps coming. Okay, cool. Bump it up a little bit more. It's got to be reasonable. That's where I'm at with this. And yeah, super stoked about that. Also, I will bring next time some additional stuff because the chairs, not a fan of it. I got some better chairs that I went absurd. I got some better chairs and to really stylize it, to make it look unique. Like I want it to be awesome, right? Like that's what I want. That's my style. Over the top. Do it right. So that's the goal. I think next time is possibly bringing my chairs. They're much better looking chairs than just these cast iron or metal chairs. The mics themselves. Need some better mic stands. Amazon, y'all need to make some better mic stands. These are far too rickety and cheap. And simplifying the process as well. It was a bit more, and also solving the problem of this third mic, allowing me to connect with the people, because then I can really help guide them. Because it can be a bit intimidating when you hit a wall. When you're on a mic, you're all right, cool, I said what I need to say. Or maybe you get lost in a moment. You're like, what was I just saying? And if no one's there to catch you, that could be super intimidating. We're like, oh, shoot, now what? And that's where I'd love to, once again, be that safety net for these people and kind of help them and tailor it a little bit more. But that's where we're at with this. Super cool project as far as that goes. I'm going to shift things and move to my laptop here. So give me a second here. Hopefully it'll work. It could be a mess. Let's see. Cabling. Trying to figure out how we have this set up real quick. All right, cool. This could be a disaster. We'll test it out. Let's see what happens here. Because we got sand's almost out. Now, I did get a new sand dial. Full transparency. Hearing me for an hour, I thought was overkill. I'd love to do it. I'm all for it. I just think, and for the people who listen to me, probably just my mom. Thank you, Mom. It's a bit much. Like, you got to be a special character like my wife to listen to me for a full hour. And so I upgraded the sand dial here, and we have officially a half an hour, no longer an hour. So I didn't flip it until after that long intro to buy me a few more minutes. But yeah, hopefully it'll be a little bit shorter. And actually, shoot, dude, that thing is pumping. So 30 minutes is going to be quick. But why 30 minutes? There's so many other projects I'm working on that I also want to bring to the table to add value. I'm just having so much fun with it. So I don't even think we're going to get to the next thing. Here's what I'm going to do. You're just going to have to see it and believe it. So after my wedding, Saturday night, day of edit success, podcast success, came home. I think I was maybe posted it and emailed the couple a happy anniversary. It was their 1 year anniversary. Katie's couple that she shot last year, and did an Instagram post. And I think it was like 1:30 a.m. that I emailed her. So I'm sorry. Sorry if I emailed you at 1:30, but it's not like you get a notification that's going to wake you up. And so that was 1:30, got a few hours of sleep, woke up. Church was awesome. And into Father's Day, did finish the podcast. So yeah, I redlined it. I redlined it absolutely hard. But I was hoping to wish, of course, another amazing couple that is expecting, and that I'm excitedly looking forward to doing a maternity session for them. They're extraordinary. They entrusted me to hybrid shoot their wedding day. And they also are referral as well. So I will post to, I guess, I don't think they'll mind. Richard and Rebecca, congratulations today. Happy anniversary. I'm going to shoot out a quick post. Thank you for entrusting me to capture your big day. I was hoping to do it live as far as some of the photos. Now, the photos, remember, I was their photographer and videographer, hybrid shot it, whole nother category, whole nother story. Just go to our website if you're curious about that, of what's possible as an individual shooter. and check it out. But I hybrid shot their wedding day, and super cool couple. A bit jealous to you, Richard. I've been eyeing, I'm not gonna lie, your Strava. Dude puts in work. He puts in work. I've thought about calling him out and challenging him to a run, because when you want to get something accomplished, find someone who's doing what you want to do and challenge them, because it forces me to rise to their standard. And that's a bit of how my Ironman story went to an individual. I use them as my inspiration, as someone to chase. And because it's much easier to chase someone else. And then once you caught everyone, then it gets hard, because it's like, who are you going to chase now? But Richard crushes it. Dude crushes it. His running game's on a different level than mine. So I'm a bit, I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit shy. But maybe this is the point. I've now just thrown myself under the bus. So damn it, I'm going to have to challenge him. And dude, let's get it done. Let's actually get this done next year. And if you're game, man, let's go. Let's put it to the table. I will challenge you. If you beat me, I'll give you the same offer to my friend who got me across the line on my first Ironman. You beat me, and damn it, there's the sand. But if you beat me, my friend, you get a bottle of my favorite tequila. And if I beat you, I just get the honor of knowing that I completed something that I haven't been able to complete yet, that I failed twice at. Technically, this year I strived to do it. I know I'm past time. Strived to do it, failed by, there was so much going on, and I did all the training, and I wasn't even able to toe the line, unfortunately. It was a tough decision, but let's go, Richard. Let's line it up next year. If you're down, 50-miler, Ice Age Trail, let's do the thing. Let's find out where we both land. And if you beat me to the line, tequila's on me. If I beat you, I just get to know that I beat you. And I know it sounds selfish, but hopefully we both get to celebrate crossing that line at the end of the day. That's what matters most to me. So here's where I want to leave you. If you're already doing the work, if you've already delivered what's expected, but you're sitting in the stall on the next thing, the bigger version of yourself, you're trying to grow into it, hear this. The growth well isn't dry. You're just in the part of the build nobody talks about. The wall is real. The momentum stop is real. But the way out isn't waiting for the feeling to come back. The way out is manufacturing it one day, one moment at a time, where you stack the right work next to the right people and you put in the reps anyways. You don't need the feeling first. The feeling comes after. Set the conditions. Show up. The switch will flip. You don't have to like me. You don't have to love me. But what you can always expect is extraordinary effort and extraordinary work. That's the standard. That's my non-negotiable. That's who I am. When the sand runs out, we're done. I'll see you guys next time.